I had to do my research on Down syndrome because I really wanted to understand more about the disability. Because prior to now, I wasn't educated enough on it, and because of the couple that took out their baby at 5 months, I was really interested in understanding, what would be the possible justification for it. Of course, everyone is an adult, and so you can make your own choice. However, it's just very sad that, human beings have the capacity to, I guess, like determine who is worthy enough to live. That being said, when I did my research, I found out that, yes, people have that disability and they could get like complications, such as a heart defect or hearing defects, or, developmental delays, and so on and so forth. However, from the little research I did, it said that, people with Down syndrome go ahead to leave, to the age of 60 and beyond. They can hold jobs, they can interact socially. It's a disability that can be managed, obviously, with therapy, and medicine has advanced so much. So I think my question is, if children with Down syndrome are able to live pretty normal lives. Like I said, I'm not talking from the work that it will take to raise them, but with the right intervention, if they're able to live a pretty normal life, why would the option of taking them out be on the table? I'm not someone that thinks that, the topic of abortion is black or white, because there are situations where a child is raped, right? Or, there's threat to the mother's life, or the baby can absolutely not, live on their own. By that I mean, like, they can't breathe by themselves, or, they're completely, like, maybe they have issues with their brain dead. There are issues like that you can sort of justify it. I think that any which way, it's going to be very, very sad and devastating for both mother and child, more importantly, because when I saw the process of abortion on Solomon's page, it was so gruesome, so gruesome. I never had seen anything like that before. So, there are situations where we can empathize with people because it's beyond your control, and there's nothing that can be done. However, in situations where the child has the chance to live a good life, a pretty normal life, why would you take it out? I need doctors to chip in on this.